Welcome everybody to unit number 2 revision questions. You don't know this, but this is almost the fourth time I try to record it. I've been coughing like crazy. Hopefully I don't have corona. Hopefully not. I don't think so, but anyways. So let's go first to what is a data set. So data set is a compilation of numbers which include variables, elementary units. Remember when we talk about variables and elementary units, we talk about we have in a table a data set, and then we have the variables. It is where we register and we record the values, right? And the elementary units are the items that we need to quantify or qualify, as simple as that. The difference between a quantitative and a qualitative data set: quantities is numbers, qualitative is qualities such as names, or words such as pretty, ugly, bad, good, tall, etc., etc. Some of them have a value, some of them they don't have. Difference between discrete and continuous. Discrete, remember, is a whole number, one person, and then this one I cannot break. Say, can have a person? No, you're a full person. That's it. Quantitative variables are those ones who are on a scale and we can break it. So in this case, I can say $1. Can I break it into cents? Yes, I can break it. So that means it's quantitative. The height of a person, can I break it? Yes, I can break it into smaller units. Yes, and then that means, yeah. That don't tell me, professor, so a person also we can break it into small pieces because we can say one hand, one heart. No, that's nonsense. Okay, so don't tell me that. What's the difference between ordinal and nominal qualitative data? Remember, in ordinal, for example, if I say Joe, Mike, and Peter, those are their names, but they don't have any order. They're in a specific order. But then in the, sorry, that's nominal. And then in the ordinal, we have gold, silver, bronze. Those are ordinal because they have a specific value. Okay. Distinguish between primary and secondary data. Primary, we collect it by ourselves. Secondary, it's already collected by someone else and we are just using it. We're recycling that information. Difference between observational and an experimental. Observational, I just observe it. I don't interact with it. I don't move it. I don't do anything of that. An experiment, I try to poke it and see how they react. I try to change some of the variables, some of the conditions, and then I can get better insights. In a classroom, for example, I can say I can raise the temperature and see whether students are more awake or not. Then that is an experiment. Very good. So now let's go to the practical part. Let me go through it. Give me a second. So it says in this one, let's look at this one. So we're going to be looking at this table, and then we're going to be answering the following questions. So what is an elementary unit for this data set? So an elementary unit for this one is model. Then we have, is this a univariate, bivariate, or multivariate? So we're gonna count them. How many variables? 1, 2, 3. That means is, yeah, answer that. Multivariate. Someone answered in your own home. Multivariate. Very good. So, and then we have, is this a cross-sectional or time series data? If you realize here at the bottom says, it says access on this date, just on October 12th. So that means it's just one point of time. There's no comparison. It's not giving us January, February, March continuously. It was just extracted randomly. So for that matter, we're gonna say that this one is a cross-sectional. Now, is operating system actually quantitative, qualitative, ordinal, nominal? What is it all about? So in this case, actually, I think I have to apologize to you because I put just here quantitative, but actually I was just asking in general, what is it in general? What is it about? So for this one, operating system, we can say is qualitative because it's a quality is the name of an operating system. Now in this case, can we say the quality is it ordinal or nominal? Well, here we can look at both ways. If we're looking at the performance of these operating systems and we say this one is faster than the other, then in that case we can say it's ordinal. But if we are just mentioning the operating systems because they have a name, but we don't know the performance, whether one is faster than the other or more efficient, then in that case can be just nominal. So both answers are right. It depends on which perspective you looked at it. Now, in this case, we have price. Price, is this quantitative, ordinal, nominal, continuous, discrete? So this one pretty much is quantitative because it's a number. And then in this one, we cannot say discrete because if we look at the prices, we can break a dollar. So in this quantitative continuous, okay, quantitative continuous, because like I said, a dollar we can break it, and the price we can break it. Okay, very good. Actually, I think I misspelled continuous. Sorry, I'm not an English teacher. I am just a business statistics teacher. Okay, so anyways, so now it says screen size. Screen size, what is it? Quantitative, qualitative, ordinal, nominal, continuous, discrete. What is this about? So screen size. The screen size, we're gonna look at it as a qualitative. It's talking about a quality, and then in this one it can be ordinal. That is for sure, because in this case we're talking about the size of it, so it has a specific meaning. Now when we look at this one at the table, most importantly is that you were able to identify the variables, whether they have specific meaning, whether they're qualitative, quantitative, nominal, ordinal, discrete, continuous, etc. Learn to identify the whole data. That one I will look at them individually, case by case, and then I will tell you whether something doesn't make sense or everything makes sense. Okay, very good. Thanks for your effort, and I'll see you. If you have any questions on assignment, please text me or just actually I realize actually cacaoing me is the easiest, fastest because most of you are cacaoing all the time. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.